Philosophy Portal is launching a thinking portal, a thought oasis in the desert of attentionalism. In the thinking portal, we will host 4 different live events every month. Concept Cave to learn fundamental concepts. The Edge to explore unconceptualized spaces at the limit of thought and practice. Thought Lab to discuss with leading thinkers the results of their research. And Real Talk to open spaces of personal relation to theoretical ideas. Join us at philosophyportal.online/theportal. Our first Edge event will be hosted by meta shaman Layman Pascal of the Integral Stage. On January 15th at 6 p.m. CET, Layman Pascal will help us explore the relation between magic and psychoanalysis, a currently under-conceptualized space in need of philosophical reflection, through his latest work developing the concept of Xagick. To attend live or access the recording, become a member at Philosophy Portal. First, what is Xagick? Layman defines Xagick as an extension of magic with a C or a K to explore mystery and joy, both archaic and futuristic, beyond approaches aiming to manipulate the world in conformity with the will, or in psychoanalytic terms, as in conformity with the pleasure principle. This work is inspired by, but not reducible to, traditions that stem from Friedrich Nietzsche in philosophy, as well as Aleister Crowley in the occult. Xagick is specifically a practice expressed by what Layman will refer to as the meta-shamanic or shamanoid class of individuals. Meta-shamans or shamanoids are neurodivergent individuals interested in varieties of the unknown and unfamiliar, as well as interested in discovering modes of contact or working with this unknown and unfamiliar. However, for Layman, Xagick is not just important in terms of opening a unique approach to practicing contact with the mysterious dimensions beyond our will. He suggests that it is also an important dimension missing in contemporary intellectual conversations that often intersect at the edges of cognitive science and Christian mysticism. Xagick is an occult form of knowledge, which represents a lacking wisdom continent in the larger intellectual ecology. This occult form of knowledge can specifically help us bring into closer contact dimensions of desire, negativity, and anxiety that are underserved outside of the psychoanalytic clinic, hence the connection between Xagick, magic, and psychoanalysis. At the same time, what this investigation aims towards is an intersubjective invocation of wonder, joy, and mystery in organic innocence, the spaces of the non-dual and transjective, the unity of subject and object, which are overlooked by a world that overly focuses on the individual ego or monadic subjectivity. It is in these non-dual and transjective spaces where we may better orient hyperfutures that emerge from our own imaginary, and help us cultivate agency relative to currently or constitutively unintelligible forms of causality. This shamanic work is essential. It is the work of the semantic excess of desire itself, a mode of being in the world that cannot be understood, independent of, or cut off from, our being with the other. Here is a quote from Layman directly, from his recent blog post opening conversations on the topic. Quote, Xagick is the focused use of somatic and affective stimulation, intentionality, and semantic suggestiveness to responsively organize emergent, contextualized patterns of human experiential unfolding into enchanting zones of transjectivity and synchronicity. Through adaptation to those zones, sapient beings can cultivate a new indigeneity, an organic hierophantic agency relative to subconscious, unknown, and or unintelligible forms of causality and communication. End quote. Does that sound strange? Confusing? Exciting? Inviting? Layman stresses, this is not for everyone, but it might be for you. If it is, I hope you join us, either in the live on January 15th or afterwards, as we keep conversations going at the edge of magic and psychoanalysis. For more, visit philosophyportal.online and get involved today. As mentioned, Philosophy Portal is launching a thinking portal, a thought oasis in the desert of attentionalism. In the Thinking Portal, we will host 4 different live events every month. Concept Cave to learn fundamental concepts. The Edge to explore unconceptualized spaces at the limit of thought and practice. Thought Lab to discuss with leading thinkers the results of their research. And Real Talk to open spaces of personal relation to theoretical ideas. Join us at philosophyportal.online/theportal.